Hi, my name is James Papadopoulos.
And this is Mike Mitchell Jr.
He's the writer, I'm the director. And this is the Boys Who Brunch commentary track. This was a reshoot.
It doesn't really say cinema. I feel like we didn't sit on that too long enough.
Yeah, probably not.
But
you see the posters.
Hopefully you can tell we're at the cinema.
Here's our Sex and the City girls. She was hiding behind
Chelsea.
the staircase on the left.
Clearview Cinema.
Yeah,
That's Laura Cable in the blue dress, and those girls, it's Renee and Kristen and
they're kind of too
Elizabeth.
pretty. They make you look kind of plain. Like when you see that
little
like,
polo.
Yeah, you're like in like a.
Isn't that the point though? It's like,
yeah, I guess.
Look how fabulous they are. I'm all alone in
That's
the
what they
yellow
were
polo.
fabulous. That's like they were all like dressed in like.
That was James' idea to be on the toilet, and I think it's brilliant.
I started to wonder what it was that her and Mason would do every day.
I always use my toilet on my
Well, I
laptop
do
on the
too.
toilet.
Now, especially now that I have a Mac, my PC didn't have enough good battery, so I'd be lugging the laptop and the cords into the toilet.
Into the bathtub to try to cook something. This was the hottest thing I've ever shot, like
It was
heat-wise.
really hot, and I'm wearing 4 layers.
No air conditioning. The windows were all shut. It was fucking crazy hot out,
It was
and
like
I was
90
dripping
degrees.
so much sweat that I actually got sweat onto the screen for the camera, and I couldn't see certain things because there was so much of it.
Oh, and we should mention, those 2 extras in the back are also the 2 extras on the other side. Flipped. And in different shirts.
And I think one of them is in the sex scene later on.
It's
We had a finding extras problem, which is often the case in stuff like this that's free and nobody gets paid for anything.
right. It's easy to get actors to, be main parts for free, I think, especially in New York. Everyone wants something for their reel or experience or whatever. But when you're like, it's free and you're just going to sit there for hours in sweltering heat.
Yes way. No way. No. Yes way. It was the weirdest thing. I mean, it was like every time I barked, I was stroking his penis. It turned him on so much. And he was so hot too. I mean, why are the hottest ones always the weirdest ones?
I wish that theory was accurate, because then Ryan would look like Brad Pitt. You know, after 5 years, you'd think
Oh, this is great. Watch this.
What?
You'll watch Evan's hand, his drink turns into a fork. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Rewind, everyone. And there's the drink again. And it's full, and now it's... Oh, well, it's half, and now it's full. And then it's half.
You're not supposed to point out mistakes, asshole.
Oh, sorry. On IMDb, sometimes they have goofs. It's kind of fun. Like in Sex and the City, the opening that they used for all 10 seasons, the bus is full in one shot, and then it's empty in the other. It's kind of funny. Oh, this.
Oh yeah.
We
Keep
have
your
to
eye
point
on
this
keep
out.
your eye on the right side of the screen where Tripp is sitting, and or the character's name is
Yeah. Oh, Elliot.
Elliot.
And
There
that's
you go.
Trip Langley, and he had to leave for a doctor's appointment.
So he's actually not there in this shot,
So
and
he
he's
did
there now.
all the wide shots and all of his close-ups first,
And then he left.
and then he left.
So he's not there now.
This was a very stressful scene because I had to say this huge speech, and even though I wrote it, I could never remember it. And, it was the pressure of I was like, well, this is important. This is the whole point of the show. But we had limited time. We were about to leave. Vinyl's about to open. They were nice enough to give us their place for free. Trip had to leave in 3 seconds. Well, Trip's gone, actually,
The next
at that
week.
point.
Did that make sense?
Not really.
I like it.
Yeah?
Actually, if you rewind, check out the deleted scenes. There's a whole cupcake scene that had to go because
That's not here.
it was before this
Oh, before
scene.
this.
It just didn't work. I mean, it didn't look great. Like the sound was kind of off. It just
Wanted to go straight into this.
yeah, you just didn't really need it. Also, it kind of stopped the story because at the end of the last brunch, he's like, and then at the next brunch, I had my idea, and it just kept things you kept moving.
The one-on-ones released one of the top.
But that didn't make people happy. Mike and Trip,
Really good idea, Elliot.
not very happy about that.
Well, it also cut the storyline of Chad. Chad's the only one that doesn't really have as much of an arc in the pilot because in that thing, he gets a text from Ryan, his boyfriend, who says he has someone over, so don't come home yet. And that's why he goes on the walk with Trip.
As Elliot
Or
went
Elliot.
for his morning
These guys are really funny. They got there not knowing what the scene would be. We said we need 4 guys to have sex with this guy, and the longer they were there, the more I had them like take off more clothes and like do stuff like this.
Thank you for watching.
This has been James Papadopoulos.
Mike Mitchell Jr.